Hey guys and girls, welcome back. Officially released now. The demo has ended. We are playing some Trails Through Daybreak. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. This is where I had to work my way back up to the demo section, where the demo section ends at, because I picked up the game for Switch. So this is the Switch version. So we're gonna get to see some switch arounds as well, probably. But we'll see what this version holds true, and you guys can let me know if there's any like major differences. For the most part, the beginning at least seemed kind of the same. If you guys remember correctly, where the demo leaves off is the show that was playing, which is about to play now. Any second, we should see the theater show. The beginning of it, at least. Hey, here it is. Aside from the obvious frame drops that are happening, it's pretty similar. It's not the most crisp looking, but it is pretty. It's doable. It's passable. It's good. I like it. Hey.
Yeah! Aaron! Look over here! It's Aaron!
What a beautiful dance.
Aaron!
Over here! Look at me! He looked! He's so hot!
Hell yeah!
This guy's a
You damn
genius.
tease!
Now I'm on very easy. I switched the difficulty mode just so I can make it back up to this point as quick as possible.
You always get so carried away.
The Crimson Khan never disappoints, I see. You must be so proud to see your childhood friend doing well for himself.
I suppose, though. I've got my eyes on someone better.
Is that so?
Anyway, I'm glad that tonight's show ended without incident.
This is the Hey dude, right? It looks like him.
Do you think he was able to let off some steam?
I'd presume as much. So that's their move. Now then, who shall I have handle this in my absence?
Even the dudes were falling for me by the end there. Not that I'm surprised. This is me we're talking about.
Wonderful work as always, Aaron, but must you rile up the crowd like that?
My fans deserve special treatment. If that bugs you so much, fire me.
You know we can't afford to do that.
Yeah, our shows wouldn't be half as popular if it weren't for you.
Even if you get us into a bunch of trouble, it's hard to deny the passion you bring to the stage.
Like I always say, nothing beats a show where the performers are just as into it as the fans. Except for the after party, of course. Speaking of which, the night is still young.
Aaron!
Say? Who lit a firecracker up your ass?
The hell happened to you?
Someone beat him up.
It was those outsiders again.
What the fuck?
They jumped us out of nowhere. Sid and Huang got sent to the clinic.
Those northern bastards don't know when to give up. If that's how they want it. Let's play!
He is just like a sword dancer, more or less. That's interesting. Now, these parts are going to definitely be kind of sporadic because I am going to kind of end parts off early and not early. I want to try and do side missions, as many as I can off screen. And in doing so, like you'll see small parts, you'll see long parts. It'll be kind of all over the place. But we're starting Chapter 2, Bright Star of the Dazzling City. All this is new content. Excited to see.
That's the stuff. When it comes to saunas, nothing beats a good loily.
Van, are you in there? The floor is so chilly.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, you really are here.
The hell are you barging in on me for?
They told us at Monmar that you might be here right now. So, we decided to join you for a soak. Speaking of, we should try the Loyally. Is that a kind of bath? I only know hammams. It is. I don't know all the specifics, but I think the temperature control is different. Whoa, let's go find it!
What's a man gotta do to enjoy his bath time in peace? You know what? I'm going for a second soak later, and I'm treating myself to some gelato after.
Hell yeah. Gelato sounds delicious, to be honest. So if you guys remember, this is the Jaeger member that ended up joining in our group, our fee equivalent, I guess. And yes, our assistant. Ooh, pretty outfits. It's so cold and sweet. The perfect treat after a hot bath. Exactly. Cold, sweet, and humble as can be. What do you mean? It's not trying to be something it's not. It's got no frills or gimmicks. Milk gelato relies on nailing the basics, flavor, texture, and temperature. That's exactly why it's the perfect pairing. Simple yet profound, just like a hot bath. It's pure relaxation condensed down into dessert form, like a cool breeze on a hot summer day. It's moments like this that remind us why life's worth living. I get it. Probably. Knowing Van, I doubt he was kidding around at all. So, why'd you come looking for me before lunch anyway? Thought I said we'd meet up in the afternoon. Well, since Fairy's so new to the city, I wanted to help her get acclimated. We've been enjoying our mornings off, sightseeing together. You don't have to go out of your way for me. This is part of my training. Got the lay of the land yet. Let's see. The temple's in the 6th district, the water one. You'll be attending Sunday school there, right? Yeah, I stopped in to say hello, but it's the only other district I've been to. The city's so huge. I have no idea how we'd plan for urban warfare. I don't think that's the point. Is that really an issue? Guess she's still a Jaeger at heart. Listen up. Besides the odd business trips, we do all our gigs here in the capital. If you're gonna be working for me, you gotta learn your way around. Right. Don't worry, I'll show you the ropes. What's on our itinerary? We can't see the whole city in a day, but we can still make a dent while we handle some jobs. And since Fairy's a combat vet, she ought to catch on mighty quick. Don't go falling behind now. Roger that. The three went to Montmartre for an early start. After that, they began work for the day. Press now can be reported at the desk. Oh wait. That's not what I want to do. Okay. We gotta go check the boards. Oh damn, I just remembered Paulette's old man wanted to see me. There you are, you buffoon. Yep, that's me. What's up? Something urgent? Hold on a sec. You'll find out soon enough. Here we go. Take a look at this. That's... Wow. They're like the galettes we had back in Crail? From your reaction, I take it mine's a good match for the real thing. Good. More than good. It looks perfect to me. You did great as always, Victor. Looks perfect. It tastes perfect. Punk, try one for yourself and see. Thank you so much for that. That was wonderful. How did you manage to figure out the recipe? You kids told me about the food you had in that village, remember? Well, I gleaned some more insight from an expert and decided to take a stab at recreating it. An expert? Who was it? My vegetable supplier from Crail. He's in the back right now, but he'll be out on the main floor later. I'm surprised you of all people wanted to recreate a recipe rather than come up with your own. That doesn't happen very often. Well, after hearing your story, Yume said she wanted to try it. You know, Granddad can't say no to his precious little granddaughter, of course. I'll admit it's been refreshing trying my hand at making something different. That's where you all come in. If you find more interesting dishes, I want to know. I want to put them on the menu. Okay. Sounds fair. So he'll recreate special dishes that we find. I just remembered something. I had to drop this when we fought her. That's the hollow core she used to use. Yep, it is. You normally return this sort of thing to Eisenchild. But when I asked Commander Garant if they wanted it back, he said they didn't need it. Well, of course they don't. It's because you should hold on to it. Sport? I think so too. It's only right. Yeah, maybe you guys are right, and it's probably what Ida wanted. But she probably didn't want just me to have it. I think we can all make good use of it. It's your call, since you knew her better than we did. Let's keep a hold of it. I'm sure it'll come in handy for all of us. Sound good to you? Yeah, sounds perfect. Press X in the orbit menu to change hollow cores. Okay. So if we go to orbits, oh, this is a Salos. Though I think hers would be better, right? A holocore powered by a kindly older sister. Oh. She had a butler AI, regenerates HP and increases attack when boosted. Actually, Mare.
I am Salos. I shall gladly provide support.
Oh my god. They actually have little talkie talks? That's cool. Oh wait, is this only
Adjusting
the
orb.
van thing? Mare?
You sure are a handful.
Yes it is. Okay.
I am Salos. I shall gladly provide support.
Sure. More jobs. Here's where we pick up most of our jobs. This is one of the guild's message boards. Actually, it's the district's public bulletin board. As you can see, it's mostly used for announcements or advertising. If you want to find the stuff addressed to us, all you gotta do is reach around the back. I want you to get rid of a certain guy's little black book. There's info on me that can't get out. Tyrell District, the blackmail thing. Now and then folks will reach out and contact me directly, but most of our jobs come from the board, like this. Huh. I thought our jobs would involve more fighting. I was expecting like assassination and stuff. People don't come to us with matters that violent, do they? Nah, every once in a while I've got to beat up a stalker or something, but that's about it. Then please allow me to deliver the beating from now on. Can we just hand them over to the police? What's that flyer there? Seeking information on the enigmatic thief, Grimcat. Report any leads to your local police station, promising information will be compensated with cash. Never heard of them. A lady thief who has been operating in Calvert for the past few years. They say she only steals from bad people, corrupt politicians, shady millionaires, and so on. Supposedly once you receive a calling card from her, your fate is sealed. Wow, there's so many interesting people in this city. Because Grimcat never steals from the innocent, many people in Eden admire her. They also say she scampers around the city in a skimpy outfit you'd expect to see in a seedy club. The righteous thief sounds more like a kingster to me. What's, don't say it. The gossip rags are just making a big deal of her for sales. Nothing we need to worry about. So anyway, job boards. Let's go check the boards in the other district and find some more work. You don't need to finish all requests. But I can if I want to. Also, do I have access to go out of town? Or no? Actually, don't think so.
Heading to the objective.
We'll go check all the boards then. See what people want.
Well, where'd you next?
I'm looking for my little sister who I was separated from long ago due to a family circumstance. I'm picking up the usual scent, so I think the bulletin board hunt's over. Okay.
Heading to the objective. This is Station Street, right? There's so many people.
Yes, it's a popular spot for clothes shopping.
Racers, what are you guys up to? Hey, look who it is.
What are you doing here?
Arkride, you made it. I called him over to hash out some important business.
You're the man. Quit glaring daggers at me. It's good to see you again. The same to you. Let me guess, you're working again today? And then there's this one. Alright, my name is Farida Al-Fayed. I work with Agnes and Van. I'm still learning the ropes, but I'll take on any job, no matter how dangerous. Come on, you think I had a choice in this? Besides, it's plain as day she ain't your average kid. Are you a Jaeger by chance? Yes, I'm from the Warriors of Kruga. Well, until I got kicked out, that is. You see, so you were involved in what happened in Crayon. That's just the topic I was hoping to discuss. Mind filling us in on what went down? Elvis's story was full of holes. I'll tell you what I can, but nothing about my clients. Van explained the nightmare that unfolded in Crayon, though he naturally left out details such as the genocide. That Walter's just full of surprises. Old friend of yours, right? Heard you used to run together with your title stuff. Your info gathering served you well. We trained under the same master until Walter lost his way over 10 years ago. But that's enough about me. It's interesting that the society sent an enforcer after A's people. Agreed. I could have easily seen them joining forces at some point. Though that seems out of the question now. As far as I know, the society's been quiet the last year or so. Guessing you guys are still chasing them? They're always a concern, but we can hardly prioritize them over Almada right now. All that aside, I'm curious how deceased Jaegers were able to get up and move again. Your bracer buddy was seeing things. None of that happened. Don't try that with me. There were sightings of monsters behaving strangely, too. And Alvis isn't our only witness. A police officer from the scene also saw the Eisenchild leader, Dizette. I'm sorry, that was very insensitive of me. But I'm sure you got your reasons for keeping quiet. We're up to our ears in work as is, so it's not like we can help out with whatever you're dealing with. Maybe it's about time to call in some backup. Oh? Bracers from the other Calvardian branches, I presume? Actually, no. We're so short-staffed nationwide. That branch is already sharing personnel to get by. We've been toying with bringing in someone from another country to help ease out the load. Unfortunately, whether they can come or not is still up in the air. So for the time being, I'll just have to dump as much work on you as you can take. Bucko, we've got plenty to deal with already, you know. Don't worry, I'm with you guys now, remember? Farida, please take care of yourself. And Van, from now on, I'll be sending your task straight to your Zypha via Ortbell. If an emergency happens, I may need to call. Don't ignore me if I do. Sure thing.
Come on, I'm begging you.
Then let's head over.
Wow, it's so busy here. It's amazing everything's under control with so many people. It feels so different from the station street. That's Tyrell for you. As you might have guessed, this is where the Tyrell Times was founded. There's a handful of other publishers HQ'd here too. As a result, tons of young people like to hang out here, where you'll first find a lot of trends and subcultures taking off. This area has a fairly distinct vibe you won't find anywhere else in the city as a result, yes. I've come here a handful of times with my friends from school. One of them even works at the bookstore here. Plenty more to find here than just books, too. I find myself out here all the time. Why don't we wander around here a little while? Nothing beats seeing a place firsthand when you want to get to know it. Let's go.
All right, newbie. I'll need you to pay close attention to where the bulletin board is.
Hey, did you see?
What is this big building for? Oh, this is a movie theater. It's where you go to watch movies. It's been a major attraction in this area for a while. Sorry, guess this stuff ain't real common outside Calvard, huh? Have you ever seen an Orbital film, Fairy? No, but I think I've heard the term once or twice. I don't really get the concept, though. How should we explain it? Ever seen recorded combat footage before? Of course, it's really useful for learning new tactics and reviewing squad movements. Well, imagine a bunch of pieces of footage put together. That's all performed by actors. That's a movie. And a movie theater is where you go to watch movies on really big screens. Oh, that's amazing. I didn't realize there was a place here to see tests of strength and duels to the death. I mean, there are movies like that, yeah. We'll have to explain it more in depth later. I really want to see one now. Too bad, though. We still have work to do. When we finish up today. Yeah, I get you. Hang on. Why do I have to come too? If we're going to be a team, we've got to spend time together and get to know one another. Plus, they happen to be selling some seasonal churros at the concessions area in the theater. Bracer call? What do you want, Renee?
How many times must I... Oh, I see your second part-timer has joined you. My name is Kincaid. I'm an analyst with the CID.
If you're working for Van, I expect this won't be our last meeting.
Yes, I suppose so. It's nice to meet you. Fairy. Look, I don't really want to play the blame game here, but there's no denying the Eisenchild changed course because the CID got in their way. You know the decision ended up costing them their lives, don't you? I do, and in the moment it was the correct decision to train our personnel, so I won't make any excuses. Still, the Eisenchild weren't strangers. I had unofficial connections with them as well. On a personal level, I deeply lament what happened to the Flame Eater. While words alone cannot make amends for what happened, there is one thing I can disclose. It would seem the group that defeated the Eisenchild were not mafioso after all. Uh-huh. Now that you mention it, the sadistic bastard mentioned something about an old haunt. I think it's safe to say the group you're referring to is and its executive members were involved. While Armada's members all know how to fight, we are combat specialists. Few are combat specialists. Ordinarily, they wouldn't have stood a chance against a capable company of Jaegers like the Eisenchild. This is simply a matter of fact. You're right. That's been bothering me too. How did they do it then? Whomever was deployed to fight the Eisenchild must have been exceptional fighters. And again, I know this information hardly serves as recompense, but for now, this is all I can share. I appreciate you telling us. Anyway, something tells me you didn't just call to apologize. Quite right. I'd like to discuss the work you have been doing for the guild. Been keeping your ear to the ground, eh? Why am I not surprised? As you know, we at CID do not see the guild as our enemy. Granted, our two organizations handle things differently, namely national security and confidentiality. Thus, there are those within our ranks that wish to use your recent partnership as a means to besmirch the guild's reputation. Heh, real rich coming from the department that hires Jaegers for side gigs. That's politics for you. No matter how many get burned, there will always be those who wish to play with fire. However, the CID as a whole would not stand to benefit with a plan like that. Therefore, I have a proposal for you. Dangerous monsters in the area. Isn't that a monster extermination request? Adios, take me now. It's as you surmised. We'll be sending you tasks just as the guild does. Feel free to handle them however you see fit, and we'll match the rate the guild is having you. Is giving you. At least sweeten the pot a little, you cheapskate. I'm paying just enough to keep certain voices in the department quiet. And with that, I will bid you adieu. I'm looking forward to a fruitful business relationship with you all. That four-eyed sadist. It did sound like he's covering for us at least. I got that impression too. And that's how he gets you. Waterway under the Sidon district, huh? That's the second district, by the way, Fairy. I'm guessing you don't go there often due to the higher than usual governmental presence. You know me too well. I'm in no hurry to head over there. It ain't much, but we can stick it to that jerk for foisting work onto us willy-nilly. Gotta go eventually, though. We'll head over to the Sidon district once we finish everything else. Someone's raring to go. Save some of their fire for the monsters, kid. Okay, so the main story will progress when I go to the Sidon district. Which we won't do yet.
Hey!
Thanks for stopping by.
This tastes great.
Hello. Request asking for our help. Giacomo. Yeah. Of course we're gonna help.
Time to start working.
Giacomo had some blackmailing things on this guy. We gotta go find it. Station Street.
Is that?
What's up? Oh, it's Agnes. She must be working today. Those two must be the ones she told me about. But she didn't mention that the guy's a total cutie. Oh, I wish I had a fun part-time job like her.
Agnes has a job? Why is this the first time I'm hearing of it?
Besties tell each other everything, you know.
I'm just concerned about my friend, that's all. So what kind of job is it?
I think she said they investigate stuff for people. And apparently they're helping her look for something while they work. That's all I know. Honest.
That's so vague. Are you sure it's not shady?
I assure you, there's nothing to worry about.
There you are.
How can you be so certain? Do you know something we don't?
You could say that.
Look who it is.
She came to me about working, and because she performs her duties so admirably, I told her she's free to do what she wants on her days off. But enough about that. Let's finish our business and return to school. I bought some excellent tea for you both to try.
Nice! We've got to grab some scones to go with them.
Hold on! You didn't explain anything!
We know exactly who that purple-haired girl is. if you've been watching the rest of my series on the Trail series, you know exactly who that purple-haired girl is. She looks amazing now, to be honest. Very, very amazing. This way? Actually, the underground remains. Yes. Gotta go find and see if Giacomo has some dirt down there that we can.
Here goes. Suggesting magic attacks. Beginning combat. Battle finished. Now processing data. Suggesting magic attacks.
There! I'm on it! Praise Arusha and the flames. Right!
Here goes.
think these dudes are like way too weak. About fighting, to be honest.
Next one. Let's keep moving
Oh,
ahead.
yeah, we're not getting like any experience.
An enemy mob. Want to clear him out?
Excuse me, guys.
Ooh, a treasure chest.
Oh. No treasure. Here we are. This is one of Giacomo's old bases. You never know, it's still possible. My thoughts exactly. Let's give this place a good once-over. Is it just me, or does this brick look different? Yeah, looks like it was made with a different kind of clay. Let's try poking around it, just in case. Then gave the brick and all those of the surrounding a light knock. The one that looks different sounds different. It was a lot lighter. I read stories where bricks are used as switches. I wonder if that could be the case. Only one way to find out. I don't think we can outright remove it, but we can at least shift it around a bit. After moving the brick, they discovered that letters were written upon its surface. Something's written on it. It's just TE203. Let's put it back how it was before. I wonder if this is some kind of code. Maybe it's one of those ciphers where you need to collect all the pieces to understand the meaning. Still not sure this code's gonna take us to wherever this blackmail book is, but we gotta keep at it. Not much else caught my eye in this hideout. Don't think we're gonna find anything else. Off to the next place we go. Next is the underground hideout in the Riverside district then. Let's get going. Riverside.
Let's do this.
Can I just go right to it? Like, if I just go to the depths of this place? Or is it too far? Oh yeah, that is much too far. Midpoint? I heard something from the room ahead of us. There's people inside. Several people, maybe. Maybe it's Almada? I hope not. Nah, I doubt it. Probably just exactly who we want to see here. Let's head in. Hello there, officers. How you liking this spot? You come by here often? Hope you found what you're looking for. I should be asking you that question. What's a punk like you doing here? And you brought a child along this time. There's a police investigation underway here. Civilians are not allowed on the premises. Come on, don't be like that. I just stopped by on a job. Guess you guys are looking for something too, huh? You already know that. Why are you asking? It's not like I'll tell you anything else either. Why don't you just go ahead and tell me what kind of job you're taking that brought you back here from all of all places? It doesn't have to be a question, though. I don't mind taking you along to the station for an interview voluntarily, of course. Hey, whoa. Hold up there. I ain't trying to pick a fight. We got our own business around here. What do you say I scratch your back and help you look for whatever it is you're trying to find? Who knows? Maybe an outsider's perspective will help things along better than you could, Inspector. And of course, we'll tell you about anything we find. No secrets here. I know we're asking for a lot, but please, consider making an exception this time. Of course, we won't get in your way, Inspector. I can even go out and clean up the waterway monsters. Some things are a little safer here. As in, you're going to fight them? Damn it, kid. Maybe let me handle this one. Anyway, please, you can trust me a little on this one. If supervision would make you feel better, you can always have someone watch us. You're shameless, thinking you come in and just ask me for me to trust you just like that. And yet the CID trusts you, if ever so slightly. I'd quite like to find out just what about you is worthy of that trust, assuming there's anything at all. Can we go then? Yes, but if you so much as twitch in a suspicious way, I'll have you cuffed up. Thank you so much, Inspector. Okay, excuse us then. The container is damaged. It's a flyer for the taco stand. Come to think of it, we met Giacomo right in front of that taco stand. He mentioned that he was a regular there on Wednesdays. I wonder what I should get. Their menu's on the back of the flyer, yeah? Ferry tugged on the taco stand flyer. I can't get it off. It's stuck to the wall, and all I can lift is this corner. Wait, hold on. Look, there's something written on the corner here. Is this a code of some sort? You're right. Good one there, Frida. Now, let me take a look. That's a lot to write in tiny letters. Goddamn. I have no idea what this means. Yep, no clue either. This one's not going to be an easy one to decipher. We're going to need a key to decipher the code in the first place. I think I know what to do with the N-O. The other code has a T. If we put them together, it says note, as a notebook. You're right. It doesn't necessarily mean that this leads to the book we're looking for, but at the very least, they're connected. That's a good start. We need to figure out the remaining code and what the 203 meant. Taco flyer is a whack place to put a code on. Dude must have been real hardcore about his tacos. Yeah, isn't it nice to see you three having so much fun in our crime scene? Well, did you find anything? I'll remind you that tampering with evidence is a crime punishable by law, but you might just look nice behind bars in a prison suit. Hey, cool it there. We were just about to show you. Take a look for yourself. Giacomo left some sort of code on here. I do see that something's written, but are you sure it's a code? Sure? No. Not until I decode it anyway. Alright, guess you're not just talking. Hate to say it, but you did help our investigation. Nice. If I get to earn a favor from the cops, then that's a win in my book. I found what I was looking for, so we'll be leaving now. Hold up. Don't think you could play me for a fool here. I've got an idea to what you're after. Let me ask you this. What will you do with it once you find it? Got no idea what you're talking about, Inspector. Don't play coy with me. We're all well aware Giacomo had a thing for collecting information for blackmailing purposes. We've so far been unable to locate said information. It wasn't with any of his possessions. It's a safe assumption on our part that he might have had such info hidden somewhere in the city. That code might very well lead us to at least part of that information once solved. I know what you're on about, so let's not play any games here, Spriggan. Sorry, but I can't go on tattling on a client. I got a job to do here, and my own rules to stick by as a Spriggan. I have to put my client's wishes first and foremost. Whether it's the best interest of the police or not, that's not really any business of me. Alright, but I'll be keeping an eye on you, and making sure you don't use Giacomo's secrets for anything problematic. You do, and I'll be more than happy to be the one to throw you behind bars. I think that's as much justification as I need. Regardless, thank you for your assistance, Arkwright Solutions. I'll pray to the goddess that you continue being this cooperative with police in the future. Yeah. Sorry for bothering you, and thanks. Thank you for your assistance too, Inspector. Okay, back to business. Time to crack this little riddle out and figure out what the hell R4G6B7F7Z1P8S1Z means. We need a key to solve this, don't we? I didn't see any more hints. I don't know what to do. Maybe we were missing something. And there's the taco stand flyer where Fairy found it. The taco stand flyer might be a lead into looking into. He was real fond of that taco joint. Hell, the code itself was on the flyer. I don't think it's just a coincidence. That's not the kind of guy Giacomo was. He was very cautious. Let's go to the taco stand. Is the taco guy in on it? Does the taco guy have his little black book? Riverside.
Go, go, go!
That'd be wild.
Riverside is a popular spot for tourists.
You're Jonas, right? I'm the Spriggan you requested. Oh? That's right. It's a pleasure to meet you. I have a lot to talk about. Please, take a seat. Before we start, I want to clear something up. This is the kind of job you can ask a bracer for help with. Why'd you pick us? That's a fair question. It's a long and complicated story, actually. Let me explain. Please do. So then, started when my parents divorced when I was young. I went with my father and my younger sister who was taken by my mother. That was 10 years ago. Recently, my father passed away due to illness. While I was going through his belongings, I found shockingly a will addressed to my sister and my mother. I guess even when you try to cut ties with them, you can't just erase the family. I'd like to make sure that this will reaches them. So he wants us to find us. But again, why us? Why not go to the bracers about this? Here's the issue. Amongst the papers, I found what I believe is a court order from the same service as the divorce. It indicated that neither parent could interact or interfere with the other. I think that handing this will to my mother would technically violate that. If anything, I can't imagine she'd be happy with it. I figure it might be a better idea to give it to my sister then, which is why I've been looking for her. Also, since it's not urgent, I figured the guild would probably put me on the back burner. Gotcha. Yeah, I could see not wanting to end up a long-term resident of their mission board. Sure, we can handle this job. But anyway, got any clues on where to start? Not exactly, but I did find this letter with the will. It was a letter from my grandmother on the mother's side from 2 years ago, addressed to my father. In it, she wrote that everyone on that side of the family was doing well, and attached to it was a picture of my sister. There was no address in the envelope, but the photo might be a good place to start. Can we see this photograph? Of course. Ooh, she's so pretty. Right? It's hard to believe we're related. Her name's Jessica. She's younger than I am, but she's my sister. The photo looks like it was taken in the Tyrell district. I've gone and walked around there, hoping I might bump into her, but no luck. It feels like the perfect place to start our search, then. Good as any. Alright, we should definitely take our time on this one. Should I take the job right now? Yes. If you do find my sister, please don't approach her. I mean, this might be the first time she hears about families she might not even know she had. Or either she didn't hear about it from a Spriggan. No offense, I just like to talk to her myself. I understand your reunion is a delicate matter and should be treated as such. Thank you so much. Please find my sister.
Commencing mission!
Oh, good stuff right here. The very best.
So this is the taco stand from the fire, right? Yeah. Let's see if it's got a clue for this code. Hey there, girlie. Menu's right here. Feel free to pick whatever catches your eye. Well, whatever, might as well make an order while we're here. Wait, no freaking way. You're right. So that's what it means. Did you figure something out? I think the menu itself might be our key. You find the answer if you use the portion after the no. On the menu? I don't get it. Why not give it a try? Good chances anyway. It's really straightforward if you figure out the trick. I see. Okay then. I don't like that. I'm the only one who hasn't figured it out. Anyway, I'll give it a shot. The menu is the key to decipher the code then. What came after no? There's 9 items on the menu. Red hot chili taco, green onion taco, and the veggie salad taco. Beef and garlic taco, cheesy taco, and the fiery fish taco. Zesty lemon chicken taco, pulled pork taco, and the shrimp and bean taco. What's the solution? Horizon. Got it. It's the zesty red, green, fiery pulled beef shrimp. You take the first word as indicated by the letter, then arrange them from lowest to highest number. Nope, that's not it. Fun idea though. One hell of a secret menu item. Try starting at the first letter on every item. Then go down a number of letters. It's Horizon. Yeah, that's right. Took you a bit, but you did good by figuring it out. Especially for someone not used to this kind of work. Nicely done, Fairy. Horizon, huh? Next step is figuring out what that means. The obvious answer would be the horizon. But that may be taking things too literally. You can always just ask. Hey, mind if I ask a quick question? What's the first thing that comes to mind if I say the word horizon? Horizon? Oh, I know. No big deal, really. First thing to pop into my head was the apartment building across the river, called Horizon Heim. The landlord stops by every now and then for some tacos. Hard to forget what they're always complaining about, all the vacancies in the building. Got it. Thanks for the hint. Giacomo might have heard the landlord's complaining about all the vacancies. If he did, it makes sense he'd take advantage of the empty space to hide stuff. True. Shall we go look into it? So room 203 of the Horizon. Sure, it's gotta be this, right? Tore the tape off the room 203. Knew it. Here it is. So is it the notebook we've been searching for? A worn leather notebook. It certainly looks like it. This thing's filled with personal info, photos, and newspaper clippings about all kinds of folks. No questions is the blackmail material Jess talked about. Where's Jess's page? Here it is. Beneath the blue sky as you and I sit listening to my strings, it occurs to me that these everyday moments with you mean everything to me. From ever letting you know the truth of my feelings shall abstain, more than the friendship locked away in my heart they remain. Though they may overpower me forever, I shall be a part of the flowery man that owns my heart. Is this a poem? No, these are lyrics. There's a comment taken from discarded notebooks. These lyrics, though, they're nice and all, but what about this makes them blackmail material? There's a photo here, too. Oh, they're together. So is it because he's gay? The photo shows Jess entering a business with a man's arm around his shoulder. His expression is guilty and full of shame. At a glance, it looks like he got suckered in by some sharp barker. No, really, all of this looks normal. What about this is black now? I'm not sure I'm right, but I may have an idea. Did you notice, Van, the song is talking about a man? Do you think that means... Yeah, we're thinking about the same thing. Come on, don't whisper to each other. I want to know what you're talking about. We gotta run this by the client first. We don't got any proof. Let's meet up with him and have them look.
Then let's head over.
Alrighty.
See the movie fans are raving about. Get the brilliantly bitter taste of golden blood.
Alrighty.
Well, well,
A droplet of paradise can intoxicate more than the sweetest of wines. Discover the inebriating world of show business in Sober Curious.
Let me ask you something.
See the movie fans are raving about. Get the brilliantly bitter taste of golden.
hey there.
Can we talk?
That alien person.
This feels great.
for stopping by.
This tastes great.
Also, yeah, I have to go to this dude too, so I can order it.
This Eastern cuisine is delicious.
Took some doing, but we managed to track down Giacomo's little black book. We found the information concerning you on this page. Could you take a look at it and confirm this is what you want gone? This is information about me that I absolutely don't want getting out at any cost. Is it alright if I tear out the page and photo and throw them away? Do whatever you want with them. They're yours. I think I'll rest a little easier knowing that stuff isn't out there anymore. No offense if I'm being completely honest. I wish you guys hadn't ended up finding out about my circumstance. As for who those lyrics were about, I think I have an idea of who it might be. I'll say this, there are plenty of people like you who live out in the open these days. You shouldn't feel like you have to keep that bottled up. I know that. It's not like I would really mind if people in society knew who I was. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm more trying not to ruin what I have with my childhood friends, if that makes sense. So if you guys could still keep all of that to yourselves, I'd really appreciate it. It'd be bad business if people thought they couldn't trust us with their personal details like that. We'll maintain the strictest of policies. I don't really understand what you guys are talking about, but don't worry. We'll never tell anybody about you, no matter what. Thank you. I'm sorry if it sounded like I don't trust you guys. I just needed that extra reassurance, that's all. Anyway, you guys can have the notebook back now. I'll let you guys figure out on how to dispose of it, if that's okay. More than happy to take it. I think that's it for me. Thank you guys. I'll deposit the money into your account soon. Alright, now to take care of that notebook once and for all. What a scary thing that notebook is. Are you planning to use it for yourself, Van? No way, considering how Giacomo must have outsourced that info. Keeping it would be asking for nothing but trouble. I'm turning it over to the cops. It'll be a good way to get them to owe us a favor, digging up something as valuable as this. It's always give and take with you, Van, isn't it? From there, the party did exactly as Van suggested, submitting the notebook to the police station as a key evidence in the murder case. They asked that it to be delivered straight to Inspector Deswani, who would know exactly what to do with it.
Mission accomplished! Great job, you guys!
Reward deposited. Ladder launched.
Off we go.
They call it an Orville Cafe. Oh, that's great!
Let me ask you something.
There's more to this story. 100%. Yeah, this is wait for Jessica. Oh shit. Is he actually her brother, or is this dude a stalker? Wow. Fucking weirdo. No. You wanna fight? Oh, she kicked his ass. Let go, you damn brat. Blackmail him? The police are just gonna let him go. You know what? We're gonna blackmail him. Oh yeah, yes.
day's work.
Reward deposited.
Got that chaos and that greatness. Hey, chaos rank 1. I want to get more chaos. This is the Sidon District. Our target's in the waterways underneath here. The air here is so different from the other district. It's very businessy. Well, a lot of government bodies and big companies work out of here. There's a large police station over there that no doubt contributes too. The hotel over to our left is really famous and regularly hosts important visitors from abroad. How interesting. You sure know a lot about this area, Agnes. Well, I do live here. I'd say it's natural to know a lot about the city you live in. So where are we supposed to enter the underground waterway? The entrance should be under that bridge over there. Past 3, so... it's getting late. That, and we weren't exactly planning to look around this area. So let's just head straight over. Here we are. So we'll bust the door down since it's locked. No. We've been given the code to open it. I think I input it here. Okay, come on. Okay, now my question is, can I leave or no?
Whoops.
I cannot. Okay. I want to try and
That hits the spot.
here a little bit if I can. Depending on how tough things are. Oh, ooh, that plan.
Don't forget about your target attack. Enemy suppressed.
Oh,
Nice
hell
work.
yes.
Looks like a chest.
Let's go a little bit deeper and let's see how far I
Come
can
on,
actually
you
move.
slowpokes! Let's go, go, go! I'm fired up!
She's just a giant ball of energy, ain't she?
I want to try and have like a good
Yes, she is. And a very dependable ball of energy at that.
Be sure to keep your distance.
I didn't mean to do that.
Looks like the gang's all here.
We're definitely leveling up. I'm definitely going to ND
Get
in
ready.
a minute.
This enemy's tough.
The mechanisms here are ancient. I'm surprised they're still up and running.
Whoever created them probably kept the design simple so they'd last a long time.
Leave a like, guys.
Makes
Subscribe.
sense to me.
That hits
And
the
I
spot.
will see you on the next part. Bye-bye.